Hey, I'm Billy D, and I'm going to review a toy. Today I have the McFarlane Toys Kid Flash. It is part of the Speed Metal wave and also part of the Darkest Night Build-A-Figure wave. So, as you can see, this Kid Flash is from Speed Metal. Speed Metal was a one-shot spin-off out of Dark Knight's Death Metal, so it's pretty much a niche figure, but we're going to check it out. On the side, you see it has Kid Flash, Speed Metal. On the back, it shows you that we're going to get the torso from the Darkest Night figure. You get a cool picture of Darkest Night on the back of it. On the bottom, you can see who's part of the wave. It's Wally West, Jay Garrick, Kid Flash, and Barry Allen. On the side, you get Kid Flash. Pretty standard packaging. There's the barcode in case you need to check your store's stock level if you're interested in that figure. So other than that, and McFarlane has been doing a better job of actually posing their figures in the package, so if you want to display it that way, I think it looks better. So with that, let's get it open and check it out. Okay, so here he is out of the box, Kid Flash, and my first impression of this figure is it's really crisp looking. Let's take a closer look. So his hair and the hair texture and the paint look really nice. I really love the glasses. It's like a reflective metal kind of paint job that they did on a couple spots, and the glasses are like that. Of course, they're plastic, but they really shine and look like metal, so that is a really nice touch. All over his suit, you have like these translucent red accents on it, and it goes down into the Flash symbol, so that looks really cool. You can see him on his forearms too. They wrap around his wrist with that kind of translucent style red plastic, which looks nice. The white suit has all kinds of little lines and accents running around it, same on the back, so it really has like a complete look to that suit. And then a little bit of red pinstripe piping going around him, which adds to it. Now the belt is also that red metal looking plastic paint that they used, so that looks really good, and that once again goes all the way around him. The pants are just standard black pants, but they also have some of the piping around it just to add some detail in. Looks really good. And then the shin guards also have that metallic finish to them, so that looks really good. The boots, this is not translucent or metallic, it's just painted red, but still looks really cool. And even on the bottom of his boots, you have some red trim, so they really did a good job at making this figure stand out in certain parts of him. Like the outfit looks super good. So that is it for how he looks. I think he looks tremendous. Let's take a look at his articulation. Okay, so like the box said, he has 22 points of articulation. Obviously, you're going to get some neck bend on that ball joint. He can look up if you want him to, so that's pretty good. Arms, of course, are going to come pretty much all the way up. They're on that kind of joint right there. Double joints on the elbows, so you can bring him all the way in if you want, give him some cool looking poses. The wrists are gonna turn 360 around if you want to. Let's bring him back there. He's got some upper torso twist, so you can really give him like a looking up kind of pose if you want. At the waist, he bends a little bit. He can come and do some bending like that, so that looks good. The thighs, you can go all the way and do a split if that's your thing. It's not my thing, so I'm going to put him back on there, but looks good. You can also bring the legs out just a wee little bit. No, actually, maybe not. They don't twist at all. So knees, double jointed once again, which is nice for a speedster because you can really show some cool running poses. Let's bring this out and bring this back and do some really cool looking stuff with him like that. On the ankles, they tilt side to side, and you can come forward and give him some lean if you want. And then he has the toe joint, which is always nice. Once again, with speedsters, you can kind of put his foot like that, make him look like he's actually running. So lots and lots of articulation on Kid Flash. I do really, really like this figure. There it goes. So let's take a look at the accessories he comes with. So there's only two certainties in life: death, and that if you buy a McFarlane figure, you're going to get a trading card and an action figure base. So those come with it. But then you get all of these cool red Speedster plastic glow effects, which I'm really happy to see. My one complaint about McFarlane is that I really think like every figure should come with something like this if they're not already coming with accessories. Like, take the new Eradicator figure, for example. Like, really, really cool figure, and I can't think of any, like, accessories that Eradicator needs to come with. So why not just throw him in a couple blast effects? But you can put them all over his arms and legs. There's no pegs for them to go into. They pretty much just clip onto him wherever you want to clip them on. But they give him a really nice look. Obviously, if you do photography, you can increase the glow effect and everything in Photoshop and make that look super cool. So you get actually 5 of them. You get one for up around his head and then one for each limb. So I'm not going to put them all on right now. You can perfectly see what they are, and I'm once again really happy that they're in there. The only other accessory that you get is the torso to the Darkest Night. I don't really know much about the Darkest Night, but this is starting to look very, very Venom-y to me. We'll have to see how it looks when it's completed, but you can see it's got like the swishing around. It's actually made of like a translucent purple plastic, but then it has like a black paint job kind of touched into it, and it actually looks like really good. So I'm pretty impressed with this, and I didn't know if I was gonna be, but I'm pretty excited to actually build the Darkest Night, even though I don't really know who he is. I don't know if I even have this book or if I picked it up and didn't read it. Okay, so here's Kid Flash next to the other 2 speedsters that are available. You can get Barry Allen, obviously, the Flash, and then the Wally West. I didn't have his speed effects handy, so just giving a little bit of comparison of what he looks like, but fits in pretty good with those 2, I think. So here's my overall thoughts on this Kid Flash. I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. I think it checks all the boxes for being a great figure. The paint is really good. The articulation's really good. The look of it is really good. It comes with some accessories with the speed effects, which is always nice. And it has that Build-A-Figure piece, which, I mean, it has a lot compared to some of the other McFarlane toys that we've seen for the multiverse. But I do have to dock at a point just because it's not Kid Flash Prime. Like, it's not the yellow and red suit. It's a very niche. It comes from, Speed Metal #1. It was a one-shot. So you might want to pass on it, but it's the only Kid Flash you can get right now. So if you do want a Kid Flash, I think it's fine looking. I'm just knocking that point off because of how niche Speed Metal is. But other than that, it's a great looking figure, and I do recommend it if you need a Kid Flash figure. So with that, I hope everyone out there has a great day.